part of the reason that affirmations don't work, I mean, I could go the simple way with this or the more longer. Maybe I'll do a little bit of both, right? So the longer version of it is to understand how energy works and how your mind works, and most importantly, how your beliefs and emotions work. Let's start on emotion. So your emotions is energy. It's energy in motion, meaning that there is something within you that is moving. Because it's moving, it also needs it has a start and it has an end. We have not been taught how to release or allow this energy to flow through us. We've only learned how to store it by constantly focusing on it. So when you focus more on the discomfort, or better yet, the thing that's causing the discomfort, you're not focusing on the discomfort itself to tune into it to figure out what is it trying to tell you. But why does this have to do with affirmation? So the point of affirmations is to say something to yourself, a qualifying statement, a grounding statement, in order to help you feel better in that moment. Whether you're, just trying to beef yourself up and you're already in a good space, or if you're in an uncomfortable space and you're trying to talk yourself out of it by, reaffirming something else, right? So part of the reason why it doesn't work is because if you haven't cleared the space for that affirmation to land, you'll start to feel like a resistance to it. And that resistance, looks like just where it doesn't feel comfortable or you don't believe it. Or another party, you're just like, man, don't believe this shit. This is some bullshit, right? That's the resistance. So when you try to, keep telling yourself an affirmation, there's an aspect of you that doesn't believe it. So the first thing you have to start to learn how to do, which it does take practice, is learning how to clear that space. The best way to put it is acknowledge where you are and how you're feeling. And acknowledge it in such a way that you're truly embracing and accepting it, that it's there, that it exists, that you're creating it, you are creating it, because you are creating it, because you are creating it. You have to acknowledge and shine the light of your consciousness on it and give it whatever it needs to feel resolved, to feel less distressed. Even if that means in this moment admitting that you're scared. But you're admitting it to yourself, within yourself, and you're going to give yourself whatever you need to feel better. Like if somebody that you love came to you and they told you how afraid they were, how would you, treat them to make them feel better? You might hug them and hold them and tell them, oh, baby, I'm so sorry you feel that way. It's okay. I'm going to be here for you and I'm always figure it out. Trust me that somehow, something, some way is going to work out. That reassurance, that accepting that, yeah, I get you feel this way and I got you. That's the type of conversation you want to have with the way that you're feeling with yourself. So when you relieve that, that pressure, when you acknowledge it, you're letting it go in a sense. You're allowing that energy to flow through you now completely. It's going through its entire cycle. Now you could try those affirmations and it's going to hit a little different. So like I was practicing, I am abundant. Or like I have this certain amount of money, like, yes, this is me, this is how I live, right? And I was feeling just this little twang of just grr, like almost mad at myself for saying it to myself, right? So then I was like, wait a minute, let me focus on what that feeling is. And then I focused on what that other feeling was, and then I resolved that feeling, and then I did the affirmation again. So I say all this to say, learn how to clear your energy before you start trying to bring in new energy. And this ties into everything from relationships to the things that you want in your life. You have to clear the space in order to make room for what you want. And that also includes how your emotions work and that energy that it is. I mean, it's all energy technically. So yeah, hope that helps. Zizzo out. Peace.